guys, welcome back. So here is a video I have been waiting to do for some time now, and it's a review, and we'll talk about what some consider to be the holy grail of not just hockey cards but sports cards in general. So as you can tell, it's the Wayne Gretzky Rookie Card. So you'll see I have two here. One definitely looks like it's in pretty good condition, while the other maybe not so much. So I'll start off by saying don't always go on what the value of the card is in the Beckett price guide, because again, just like anything, it's supply and demand. So the Beckett price guide shows a OPG Wayne Gretzky Rookie Card in good condition, $800, and a good condition Topps one at $550. So this one right here is a Topps. This one right here is the OPG, and I'll show you guys how you can tell the difference in just a few minutes. But let's focus on this one first. So you can see I do have this one graded, and it's graded excellent to mint, and it's a 6. So these are extremely hard to come across as a card in general, but obviously with high graded numbers. So 6, that's a pretty good one. I would be leery of buying some that are 9 or 10s, only because I would be skeptical on assuming people are trying to be scamming you with a graded 10 Wayne Gretzky Rookie. Reason being, one sold a few years ago, and it was by a professional grading company, not like PSA or Beckett. I can't remember what it was, but they reviewed something like 3,200 Wayne Gretzky Rookie cards, and that was the only one that they ever came across as a 10, and that one ended up selling for, I think it was like either 30 or 612,000 US dollars, and the one previous to that was like 90,000 something. So that's the only reason I'm saying. But even looking close at this, and you can't really tell from the camera, but looking super close at my Topps card, like if I wasn't experienced with these at all, which I am a little bit, but nothing I'm sure that some of you may be, but looking at it super close, I think, what the heck, this is way higher than a 6. But I'm assuming they're taking into consideration not just the condition and everything, but the type of card. I could be wrong, I don't know, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, there you have it. So this one right now shows, as I said, in the Beckett at $550, and obviously ungraded. So I can't remember what I paid for this a few years back. I don't think it was quite that much, but it was a few $100 I paid for it. But I did work a deal with a guy with that one, this one, and then I think a second year scoring rookie scoring card, something like that. So anyways, I was happy with it at the time. So we can look at the back. So actually, let me go back here. You'll see on the front, it says nothing about OPG or Topps. If you look on the back, if you look super close right here, you'll see Topps. Okay, and then look at the corners, the edges. This card looks pretty darn good, and I'll be honest, I almost feel like getting it regraded again, just to see, but I'm sure a lot of us are like that. But as of now, I'm happy with that. Here now, you'll see my OPG one. I'll tell you how you can tell it's OPG. Condition, obviously, not the greatest. Rounded edges, faded right here, faded name up top. Even though it is, and I'm assuming it'll be graded maybe a 1, possibly, if that. But regardless, I'm still sure something like this would fetch $100 anyways, just because of the card. if we flip it over, here is where it would be rough. It is where it's rough, and here's where it's O-Peachy. But the other way to tell that it's O-Peachy, if, example, you run into something like that, you have French. Okay, so the O-Peachy cards, because they're Canadian, they have English and French. Tops is the American version of O-Peachy, and it's just English. Okay, so there you go. Any Wayne Gretzky card you come across, it's a good card. If you can pick it up for decent money, I would pick it up. If you could trade, whatever the case is, any of them you get is good. I'm still trying to get myself to spend the money and get something of equivalent comparison with O-Peachy. The O-Peachy ones seem to be worth more than the tops. I think it's just because they were printed in a more limited number than the tops were. I'm almost certain that's what the reasoning behind that is. But here you go, you guys. Again, just because it says in the book it might be worth something, it doesn't mean it's going to be worth as much, but it doesn't mean it's going to be worth as little, because even if I was offered the $550 for this card right now, I don't think I would sell it, because I honestly don't know if I could replace it for $550 as a tops. First of all, finding it, and I know there are tons, you can go on eBay and look for them, but if I'm going to be spending that kind of money, I want to see it in person, in hand, look at it myself, and then decide if I'm going to spend that kind of money, rather than order something off eBay, have it shipped to me, and then if they tell me it was a 7 or 8, which, again, the higher the grade on these, the more leery I would be. And also keep in mind, it's PSA, right? There's PSA, I think there's GDA, there's Beckett, there's a couple more out there. So I think this one, PSA, is decent, right? I think Beckett might be the best, and the best in terms of they're more strict, from what I've heard, for their grading. So anyways, guys, I don't want to go on and on. There you go, tops, O-Peachy. There's the backs. Try and get your hands on one, because more and more these are becoming rarer and harder to come across, obviously. And I think their value, I'm more than sure their value is going only on the upside. All right, guys, like my video if you like what you saw. Subscribe. I got more coming up. Stay tuned. I got some more rookie cards coming up, and we'll look at them. Thanks, you guys.